Hi everyone, welcome to Karen from Tilley Crafts at Stampinup.net. I'm bringing you a 3D project today, and this is inspired by this beautiful bag I got from my upline Halsey at Slim and Stylish, and she has a video on her YouTube of how to make this box. I'm going to make it but slightly smaller because I want it for something different, but go check out her video because it shows you how to work out the measurements for a bag or a box, which I think is quite ingenious. So let's get started. So I'm using this beautiful paper from Hues of Happiness. It's in the new annual catalogue, and I need my trimmer. I don't know how this is going to turn out because I'm filming with this phone, and it's a new phone. Right, so I actually want a bag that's 3.5 inches by 6 inches with I want about 3/4 of an inch depth on it. So I want a piece of paper that is 7 3/4 by 9 1/4. I always get it the wrong way around. So the 7 3/4 is the upright, and the 9 1/4 is the length. So I'm going to trim it down. I don't know which end to cut off. They're all beautiful. Oh, I might cut a little bit off each. So let's just take a slither off this one, as you probably won't see it. That doesn't look very straight. Oh, it's probably my eyes. Right, so I want 9 1/4. Yeah, gonna lose some of the pink, but hey ho, we'll see what happens. Right, so we've got our length, which is 9 1/4, and the height we want 7 3/4. Right, I hope I've done this right. I've always got the delete option. 7 3/4. Is that right? I'm doubting myself now. I think I might do it to 8 3/4, and I can always trim it down if it is too big. Right, so to start off with, I want 3/4 on the bottom. So I'm just turning it around because it's easier to do it on this side and hold it. So 3/4 of an inch score. So make sure you move your trim out the way. I've done that on umpteen times. I'm not going to score the top, but then I'm going to turn it round, and I want 3 1/2. Three and a half. I can see me making a right pig's ear of this, but hey ho. Right, 3 1/2. Then I want 3 3/4, so that's 4 1/4. And then I think I've done the paper the wrong way around, but hey, we'll see what it looks like. Then I want another 3 1/2, so that takes that to 7 3/4. So, oh no, see what I've done? I've gone and cut it. What a numpty. Look at that. Right, start again. We'll go with this beautiful one. Right, let's see if I can do this. I'm going to take my trimmer out, my trimming blade out. Right, so I'm going to have that as the bottom and that as the top. So I want it at 9 1/4. Right, so 9 1/4. We will cut this bit, and we want it at 7 3/4, but I'm going to do 8 3/4 just to make sure. And so I don't make that mistake again. It's easy to slip these blades out. We can just pop it up out of here, she says. I can't see because honestly they are easy to get out. It's probably because I've got nails on. Right, I'm just going to leave it down there and let's see if I can make a mistake again. Right, so this is the bottom. So I want to score it at 3.5, 3.5, 4.25, 7.75, 7.75, 8.5, and then that should leave us a little lip. Is that right? Yes, it's left me a little lip. Might be too short of a lip, but we'll cope. So then the bottom, I want 3/4. Do it that way. And then I couldn't hold it properly. And then it is for some books like this that I want it to go in. So I'm just going to check. And that's right. Yes. So let's have a look. So I originally said, oh, it's in here, 6.75. So I'll score that. And then I want a nice lip. So I'm going to go for 1 inch. So 7.75. So I was right at 7.75. Cut that off. And then we've got our bases. Took a bit to get there, but we did. Right. I'm just hoping this camera's all right. Right, so I'm going to fold these in. Might have just left my side itself a tad short on that, but it's fine. We live and learn. So maybe add another 1/4 inch on if you're doing it yourselves. But that's all about learning and seeing. That's all folded in. So, which is my bottom. That's my bottom. That's the 3/4 inch. And then this is the top. Now, because this is the top, we want to fold it the other way. So we're turning that down, like so. There we go. So that's all our scores done. And now this is the fun part, which I always get mixed up. So I'm going to tab in on there and cut down. And the same, we're going to tab in there, cut down and tab in, sorry. Right, so they don't want cutting because they're going to bend round, but these do. So we're just going to cut up and slightly tab in, cut up, and again slightly tab in. And the same on this one. Cut up and slightly tab in. Right, that's the first bit done. So, right, when this folds up like so, it's going to go like that. And this will be the back of our box. So we're just going to stick a bit of tape down here. She says. Right, let me just try this, because if it pulls the paper up, I'll have to revert to my tearing tape. And I'm putting it close to the top because I don't mind it being flappy here, but I want it stuck at the top. And let's go over it again, like so. And then I want to put some tape down there. And I'm just going to bring in my silicone mat, because we don't want to get a sticky bit all over the desk. So just don't worry that this is coming over, because the great thing about this is you can just bend it back on itself. So this is why I think if you leave extra, probably about a ½ inch, you'll get a good covering for this. Right, so that's on. And then the best way I find is if you fold it down, just go over that again, and then fold that down. I'm just going to go over that. Right. Push it in like so, and then just line it up like that. Should just line up. I'm not as good as some people at making these, but I've got the principle. Right, so this is the back of our box because it's got the seam. So we want to fold these in like that. Where's the back of our box again? There. So we want to fold that one in and that one that way, so it makes a nice front. Right, put the tape on. This is the Seal Plus, and I'm not usually that good with it, so I'm just folding it in, lining it up like so, and there we go. So that's the front of our box, and I'm just going to do that with it. Now for my other paper, I had a choice. I had some of this nice purple ribbon, but it's not going to go on here, so I might use this. I think that's quite nice. And what we can do is just see, will they fit in there nice? Oh, look at that. Lovely. I like that. That's not what's actually going in, and that's just a rough idea of what is going in. Right, so I'm going to do a sentiment. I like this. The Flowers of Friendship, it is carrying over, and I love this sentiment, so that's what I'm going to use. And let's get a bit of that. Get a bit of scrap. I think we'll go for polished pink, because that looks like that'll go on there nice. So let's just stamp that. I've not put my stickers on the back of these. There we go, that's stamped nice, I like it. And I did have a punch here somewhere. Got this punch, tag punch, I think it's called. There we go. And that just fits in there. Lovely. We'll just grab the catalogue. Would help if I told you what things are called, wouldn't it? I need to get back into this. My aim is to do more videos. Right. The Essential Tag Punch, it's called. It's in there, and I'll just show you the papers while we're here. I've used quite a lot of these. Where is it? This is the one that I've taken this from, the Hues of Happiness. Beautiful paper. Here's another one of them. As you can see, I've been chopping into it. Right, let's get on with this. So, all you need to do, I'm going to, I've got a hole punch here. So, I'm going to put a little hole in there. And then I'm going to, if I'd have had more room, I'd have put it there, but I haven't. So I'm going to put it there. So we're going to do an off centre one, like so. Feed this through. I need more practice doing 3D, I think. What I am going to do though is grab a dimensional. I'm just going to put a couple on the back, because even though I'm tying it on with a ribbon, I like them to be secured. So let's just thread that through. So I'm just going to line that up and put it on skew iffy, like so. This is my new favourite ribbon anyway. And then I'm just going to tie a little bow. Oops, made a right hash of that. Let's try. I'm no good at tying bows on camera. There we go, that's better. And then let's trim that down, trim that down. And the only other thing I will put on here is some bling. It's got to be bling. And we do have these lovely pearls, which I think I will use some of these pink ones. Two there, one over there. There we go, it's my little bag. So I really hope you like that. Shame about my miscutting the paper at the beginning, but that happens to us all. So I've used the Hues of Happiness Designer Series paper. I've used the Flowers of Friendship stamp with this, and these are the, I can't remember, pearls. They are carried over. Really nice pearls, and I've used this glittered organdy ribbon, which is one of my favourites. And this was all inspired from me getting a little gift from my upline, so please check out Slim and Stylish. So I've made a little bag. She made me a big one full of lots of goodies. So check out Slim and Stylish. Like I say, she does give you good tips of how to measure up to make a bag. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you can come again soon. Bye.